Welcome to Superdude, the Superdude Day. We're watching the Las Vegas United States Grand Prix. So far, Lando Norris has crashed out. Max Verstappen overtook Leclerc at the start. Very controversial overtake. Wasn't clean. Wasn't a perfect overtake. So the question would be would that overtake remain, or will Verstappen have some type of penalty? I didn't have the answer because, as you can see, I'm a little bit late. Sergio Perez passing 3 cars wide. Haas is still in front of Perez. Perez is battling to pass Haas's. That was a Haas, right? Is that a back marker? Because Perez is not close to... Perez is 10th. It must... Actually, I think Leclerc and Verstappen is... Charles Leclerc is chasing Max Verstappen. He's in second. You see, my only concern is, even though Ferrari had a very good qualifying yesterday, Red Bull, Max Verstappen couldn't do anything with the pace and the performance of the Ferraris. We all know the strategy of Ferrari is absolute garbage, so the strategy is most likely going to destroy Leclerc's... Actually, Leclerc looks like he's about to pass Verstappen, dude. Leclerc looks like he's about to take his position back by force. Remember, he overtook him at the start of the Grand Prix, is now lap 16, and Leclerc is right behind Verstappen, like right behind Verstappen. Lining up Verstappen, getting DRS... Attacking, going on the inside, Verstappen outside, Leclerc going on the outside, Verstappen on the inside, blocking the inside. I don't think Verstappen's gonna win this, dude. Now, of course, the strategy is the main thing we have to worry about, but at the moment, Leclerc is absolutely pushing Verstappen. There is only a matter of time before Verstappen gets passed by Leclerc. It's only a matter of time, man. Yeah, that Ferrari is a little bit faster, but he's a little bit further away right now. So Verstappen is almost getting... Verstappen is pitting. I'm saying boxing because they call it box. The Ferrari passed Verstappen, dude. The Ferrari passed Verstappen even before Verstappen could enter the pits. Reach the pit lane. Good job, Leclerc. Good. That was very clean. Very clean pass, dude. But remember, the strategy team of Ferrari is very bad. So I can almost guarantee you, strategy-wise, Ferrari is going to destroy Leclerc's opportunity of winning this race. Oh, he did get a 5-second penalty. He got a 5-second penalty. He got a 5-second penalty. So doing the start, he actually got a 5-second penalty. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Verstappen did not pass Leclerc cleanly enough. He should have just given the position back. I don't know why they told him that he could keep it. Because I heard the team tell Verstappen at the start that he was in front of Leclerc, but it was very clear that he wasn't. He actually pushed Leclerc off the track to get the position. So it was kind of a very bad move from Verstappen. And it was only... Oh! That is Russell. Touch... Oh! Is that Piastri's car is destroyed? Piastri got a puncture as well. Is that a puncture or is that damage to the car itself? Lewis Hamilton's got a puncture. Lewis Hamilton is driving... I don't understand why he couldn't just take the track normally. He's driving slowly enough. So Lewis has got a puncture, but he's cutting the track and doing all sorts of weird things. Car's not stopping. Okay, so so according to him, his car is not stopping. So we will have to wait to see that when he pits, if that's actually true. Because they would have to retire that car, man. Max Verstappen has to pass Lewis Hamilton, and he just did. Max Verstappen is now in 10th place. Max Verstappen in 10th place, now moving up to 9th place. If you don't know this, Max Verstappen got a penalty. He did lead the race, but he led the race with a very aggressive overtake that ultimately got him a 5-second penalty. When he went into the pits, he had to do his 5-second collision involving cars Piastri and Hamilton. Well, that is more like a Hamilton problem, because Hamilton forced his way in front of Piastri, and there wasn't much that Piastri could do because there is a literal wall at the corner where they overtook Hamilton. Oh, Hamilton overtook him by force. He could have cut sooner. Why didn't he cut sooner? Yeah, so basically this is Leclerc's race to win. All I'm saying is strategy-wise, Max Verstappen, but that performance that Leclerc showed that Leclerc has more performance than the Red Bull. So it's going to be even if Verstappen somehow got back to second and somehow can still get close enough in DRS, I still think that Ferrari is faster. However, like I mentioned, strategy-wise, I don't think Ferrari is going to be able to out-strategize the Red Bull team. The only the way that so basically, if you don't know this is a new Las Vegas race track. It's never been driven before, completely new. And so this race is so new that no one knew what was going to happen. What is the significance of this track? What is the best setup for this track? So most of the Ferraris knew that this racetrack would suit them better because it's got a very high, very long straight, high speed track, and the Ferrari team has said that this is very close to the Monza track. Very close to the Monza. So if you don't know what Monza is, Italy Monza, that's where the Ferrari near the Ferrari home in Italy. It's very, very close to that style of track where the performance of the car gets tested, high speed, top speed, a race car, and then also it's got some very sharp corners. But the corners are just there to slow the cars down. Ultimately, the straight line speed is what really makes the car, test the car and see if the car performs is the better car for this track. And it seems Ferrari's car is just a better car all around. McLaren, which has been on the podium several races in a row, they couldn't even get near the top 10 positions in qualifying. So once again, the car setup means a lot. The car design means a lot. And it seems that the Ferrari is the best car for this track. Ultimately, what I would say is that I have zero belief. Is that Verstappen passing cars now? He's now behind, who is he? Zhou Guanyu. Oh my goodness. He's behind Zhou Guanyu. That's okay, now Verstappen is pulling up on him. Dude. Yeah, well, so Verstappen is being very cautious. Very cautious not to just force his way around. I think he learned from the fact that he was forcing that pass on Leclerc. Oh, Zhou Guanyu made a mistake there. Zhou Guanyu made a mistake, and Verstappen is stuck behind his car, so he's losing time. He's passing him now. I'm not gonna lie, this car is fast, bro. Damn. I must say, looking at this race, it looks good, man. The Las Vegas GP race just looks like an actual race. High speed, you see sparks flying, it is insane. The speeds going on here is so fast that it actually makes the race look really cool. Yeah, so they're just showing a replay of Leclerc passing Verstappen before the pits. I'm very surprised how easy that was for Ferrari to do that, man. That is pretty insane, huh? How was that Ferrari so far? Because at the start of the race, when Verstappen passed Leclerc, basically illegally, making a very harsh pass on Leclerc, then he could actually pull away from Leclerc. But then all of a sudden, Leclerc came back, and that can only be the tires, right? So Leclerc is on medium tires. Perez is on hard tires. Where's Verstappen? Verstappen on hard tires? Verstappen is on 7th place. He's on four lap hard tires. Ultimately, what I would say right now is I don't think Verstappen can win this race. Like, if anybody is watching this and they think Verstappen is like, this is just another boring race where Verstappen will win, I don't think Verstappen is going to win this race. Because it just doesn't seem like he can. But like I said, strategy-wise, Verstappen's team, the Red Bull team, strategy-wise, is way better than Ferrari. Ferrari's strategy team is really bad. And that is the only way that I can see Ferrari losing this race, is their strategy being absolute disaster. So Leclerc is in the pits. Leclerc is in the pits. Let's see how long is it. Oh, that's a long pit stop. That's a 3.9 pit stop, dude. 3.9 pit stop. He doesn't have any penalty, and he did a 4-second pit stop. Like, Max Verstappen with a penalty had 7 seconds. His is almost 4 seconds. So let's just see what is going to happen. Max Verstappen's fastest lap of the race so far, 1 minute 37.8. We have to find out what is Leclerc's fastest lap so far. So if Leclerc's fastest lap is way above, way faster than Max Verstappen's fastest lap, then we know that Leclerc has got true pace and that there's no chance. Verstappen 7th place. Verstappen is now behind Russell, less than a second behind Russell, about to catch up to Russell and pass Russell. Russell is on the gearbox of Alonso, so Russell is on top of Alonso in front of him, and then you've got Verstappen on top of Russell. And if you don't know this, last time Russell was at the city circuit, Russell crashed out. He crashed out, so there's no that, like, I would feel very nervous being close to Russell, to be honest. Russell, I think, might actually cause another accident. Because all he had to do last time was just follow the cars in front of him to the final checkered flag. He couldn't even do that. So what is Verstappen going to do? Is he just going to stay there? Yes. So Verstappen stays behind Alonso. Verstappen is catching up to Alonso. So Verstappen is now right behind Alonso. Russell passed Alonso pretty easily. He made it look very easy. Now they're showing Nico Hülkenberg passing a Williams, I think. Let's see. Nico Hülkenberg passed Bottas, yeah. So it's not a Williams, it is a Alfa Romeo. Nico Hülkenberg passed an Alfa Romeo, so Hülkenberg is up into 15th position. If you don't notice, Lando Norris crashed out. He lost the rear of his car. He crashed out. A very bizarre crash. Like, he just spun around. You could just see him just spinning around at a corner, not a very sharp corner, and his car just went straight on. Like, it looked really scary, to be honest. Yeah, so I do need to know how much faster is Leclerc. Let me pull up the data here. So now Verstappen is attempting to pass. So Verstappen already passed Lando Norris. He's now trying to pass Mr. Russell. So let's see what's going to happen there. I'm not so sure. I just want to know what is the live data. What is the live data going on? What is the live data? Is is Leclerc suffering on pace? I want to know what is the chances of Leclerc losing his first place. At the moment, Leclerc is in perfect prime position to take back his first place. But I want to know how much faster or slower he is than Verstappen. I wouldn't mind if Leclerc won, but the problem is that you can't you can't know until you know. And at the moment, I think, okay, so what is this now? Why are they saying yellow flag? Huh? Oh man. Oh man. Okay, so I am trying to. I'm just trying to get the data to show me what I need to see, but now it's like stuck at one specific lap. So we've got Max Verstappen passing Carlos Sainz, but Russell also passed Carlos Sainz. So Verstappen's now in 5th place, Russell in 4th place. So now Leclerc is right in front of Russell. I think Russell's having a problem with the hard tire. I am waiting for my data, live timing data to load. But so far, I can tell you now, Leclerc does not look like he is happy with those hard tires. Dude, why is this live timing... This... What is going on, bro? I don't know, there's something is wrong here, bro. I'm trying to use live timing data to see more things, but I think there's a problem with the live timing data. Into the side of George Russell? Max Verstappen basically crashed into the side of George Russell. So there's floor damage to the Mercedes. Now, if you don't know this, if we go back to Baku, Azerbaijan Baku, this is exactly what Russell did to Verstappen. The exact same thing happened to... This is just a reverse now. So instead of Russell driving into the side of Max Verstappen, now it's Max Verstappen driving to the side of Russell. The tire's okay. What about his front wing? Yeah, there's a much more damaging contact, much harder contact between Russell and Verstappen compared to what it was with Hamilton and Piastri. If you don't know, Hamilton and Piastri, they both had flat tires. Cars were limping back to the pits. Okay, so now we're watching the replay of Russell versus Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen going on. I think he's going to get another 5-second penalty, dude. I think Russell's going to get another 5-second penalty. The only issue with this penalty is if they give... I think it's his front wing. Yeah, it's just the wing end plate, which I believe is not that big of a deal. Yeah, so what I would say is the only reason that even though I believe they should give Max Verstappen penalty, the reason why it's very hard to give Max Verstappen a penalty, the reason why it's very hard for them to give Max Verstappen a penalty. Oh, his wing looks okay, dude. Max Verstappen's wing looks fine. Yeah, so what I wanted to say is the only reason I would personally give him a penalty, but the reason why it would be very, very hard to give Max Verstappen a penalty is this exact same thing happened to Max Verstappen in Azerbaijan. And they didn't give Russell the penalty. Russell drove into the side of the Red Bull, literally damaged the body of the Red Bull. The only thing that happened there was it seemed that the Red Bull destroyed the wheel cover of the front left wheel. So the front left wheel of Russell got destroyed by Verstappen's front wing. And it doesn't seem like Verstappen has any damage on his car, which is actually amazing. Turn 12 incident involving cars, Russell and Verstappen. The only reason why I would personally say that this is nonsense, that they cannot give Verstappen the penalty, is because of what Russell did in Azerbaijan and Baku. If you don't know what happened there, then that is the problem. The problem is I cannot explain to you what happened there, except, oh, he's limping. Why is Lewis Hamilton limping? So if you don't know this, now it's safety car because of the debris that was on the track. Safety car, and it seems that ultimately, so everyone is driving very slowly. Safety car. But as I was about to finish saying is that the only reason why I would not give Verstappen that penalty, the only reason is because this exact same thing happened in reverse with Russell and Max Verstappen in Baku, Azerbaijan. And the only difference is we're just watching all the cars going to the pits, everybody taking advantage of the safety car, going to the pits, trying to get new tires immediately. I think the only person that's going to get massive advantage is Leclerc because his car is under investigation. How many times do they have to show this under investigation thing, dude? Come on, just be under investigation and give us an answer already, man. The only reason why I would not give Max Verstappen a penalty is because George Russell actually destroyed the side of the Red Bull, actually damaged. There's no real damage to both of those cars except for the wheel cover. The wheel cover. Max Verstappen spinning, huh? So they just showing cars, replays of cars leaving the pit exit, and Max Verstappen was almost drifting out of the pit lane. Drifting out of the pit lane as he was exiting, like spinning. I think he was trying to put a hit in those tires on purpose. But it looked like he was drifting around that corner after he exited that. But I would personally not give him the penalty. I don't think it's necessary. But you know what? The stewards are going to do what the stewards want to do. And I would literally, if I was Red Bull, say, hey, if you are giving us this penalty, then why the hell did you not give Russell the penalty when he actually destroyed the side of the car? I wonder why that worker was falling over their own feet there, dude. Yeah, so I think it's clean. So they're definitely going to let the safety car go back into the pit lane. I'm not gonna lie, this Las Vegas race looks good, dude. Like there seems to be a lot of action going on. Like a lot of things are happening. You have cars spinning out. You have drivers making moves. You have Leclerc passing Max Verstappen on pure merit. Like Max Verstappen could not do anything to Leclerc passing him, and I think that is already a good sign of a very good racetrack. When Max Verstappen can no longer exert his will and just take another win easily. And also, not just that, it's also how high speed the track is. You just see the cars, you just see the sparks and stuff flying. Oh, he almost lost it. Yeah, so Leclerc almost lost the car behind the safety car. Leclerc almost lost his car. Verstappen's in fifth place, Piastri. Penalty for Russell. Penalty for Russell. Why would you give penalty for Russell? Just, he already got his car almost destroyed. Why are we giving a penalty to Russell? Why are we giving a penalty to Russell? That should have been no further investigation needed. That should have been no further investigation needed. That should not have been a penalty for... If they were going to give a penalty, I would have said to Max Verstappen. But even then, I would have said no because of what Russell did in Baku. Now they're giving Russell a penalty. That makes... like, I'm so confused, man. I do understand that the stewards are saying that Russell turned into Max Verstappen. I do understand it, and I do sympathize with that way of thinking. I do agree in some capacity, but the problem is that no one got badly injured. So it's just a racing incident. What I would have done is give, like, there should be like a verbal warning saying, hey, Russell, don't turn in on your wind has suddenly picked up. So there is now wind. So if you don't also know about the struggles of this Grand Prix, is that the track, even though it's in Las Vegas and Las Vegas is in the desert, it gets very cold at night. So it gets very cold at night, and this track is going to be like driving on ice. So I predict there's going to be crashes coming. Pit lane incident involving car noted. Unsafe release. Unsafe release from Max Verstappen? Oh my god. Verstappen is getting an unsafe release warning. And we don't know if that is going to result in a penalty. I get the feeling they are penalizing Russell just so they can penalize Verstappen. I just get that feeling, dude. No further investigation. Why would you even mention it then? Why are they even mentioning that unsafe release if no one was even expecting there to be an issue there? Because we were all looking at it, and was it like there was no massive unsafe release? Like there wasn't anything special there, and I don't know, bro. I think what's happening is the stewards are very tired because now it's like almost midnight there. It's very close to midnight in Vegas. If you don't know, this is close to midnight in Las Vegas, America. And unfortunately, it seems like these stewards are their coffee has worn out. They are not awake. They are barely hanging on by a thread, trying to stay awake and to understand what they're supposed to do. Oh, they're getting so close to that barrier at that corner, that exact corner where Verstappen and Russell collided. Where Russell turned in on Verstappen. Like, look, I do agree that Russell looked like he was turning in on Verstappen, but I also agree that Verstappen should perhaps not take that position in that very dangerous corner. So I kind of, that's a 50-50. Like, I feel at maximum that's a 50-50, that if they were going to give someone a penalty, it would have either had to be both penalties, but for both cars, or no further investigation needed. That was a no further investigation needed, but I would have warned Mercedes to tell Russell not to turn in on cars. Because we don't want to see the same thing that happened in 2021, where Bottas just takes out Red Bull, the only team that is going to challenge him for you know, the Formula 1 championship. DRS enabled now. DRS is enabled. Max Verstappen behind Gasly. If you don't know this, Gasly and Max Verstappen had a moment during qualifying. Oh my goodness. Gasly is now slowing down Verstappen, which means that Verstappen is going to force his way up around Gasly. Oh, Gasly. I'm saying Gasly. What I meant was Ocon. So Gasly and Ocon drives the same car, so that I automatically assume that it's the same situation, same driver. No, it's not. It's Gasly. But Ocon and Verstappen had a moment where they almost collided. I believe it was the same. No, it was at the pit straight where Max Verstappen passed Gasly, but it wasn't qualifying, so there was no need to pass each other. Max Verstappen in 5th place. Is he going to pass Gasly? Sergio Perez is in 2nd place on top of Leclerc. Sergio Perez is on top of Leclerc, is in 2nd place. If you don't know this, Perez, I believe, started in 12th position. Fastest lap from Leclerc. Fastest lap from, who is that in 3rd place? Piastri. Piastri's got fastest lap. Verstappen. Piastri is 1 minute 37.1. So the track is definitely speeding up. However, like I said, the problem is the track is cooling down. So the longer this race continues, the cooler and colder the track becomes, because it's in the desert in Las Vegas. And it seems that the longer it goes into the night, the colder it gets, and the track will cool down significantly. And if you don't know this, a cold track means no grip. No grip means crashes. It means damage. It means someone is going to do something. Basically drama is going to happen. So Perez is actually attacking Leclerc, bro. Perez is on top of Leclerc. Perez is doing a very good job. However, I would not be surprised if Perez is going to crash out. I believe between Leclerc and Perez, I would not be surprised if Leclerc and Perez, both of them, crash out. I just get that bad feeling, man. Perez is going on the inside, takes the position from Leclerc. Nice, good job, Leclerc. I mean, Perez, good job, Perez. What the hell am I saying? Leclerc. Perez, good job. Perez takes the lead, man, easily. He made it look very easy. Good job from Perez, man. Good job, Perez. Very good job, Perez. Very good job. Max Verstappen, fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 36. So Max Verstappen is even faster. Showing on board the Max. Oh no, that's Perez. Perez passing Leclerc. It was just a very, basically, Perez just has straight line speed, man. Perez has straight line speed, so that was an easy pass. Dude, I can't get live data working. What the hell is happening here, bro? What is going on here? It's not working. Live data is not working, and now it's loading. Please don't. I don't want to. Verstappen is up to 3rd. Is that the wind strength? Okay, so they're showing us Esteban Ocon. Max Verstappen, another fossil at 1 minute 36.5. So Max Verstappen wants to win. Max Verstappen wants to win, dude. Oh man, I wonder what's gonna happen between Perez and Verstappen. If dude, Leclerc and Ferrari were literally in control of the race, and now they're losing position, 2 positions. Think about tire management. Ocon is being told to hold positions. Basically, Ocon and his teammate Gasly is fighting each other. It seems like the teams are just scared. Scared that that Leclerc, that Gasly and Ocon, the 2 teammates, are gonna gonna collide with each other and crash out. So Max Verstappen is a man on a mission. Max Verstappen is going to beat Leclerc guaranteed. And I'm almost certain Max Verstappen will pass Perez, dude. Yeah, so Perez did a very bad qualifying, and if he actually finishes on the podium, it means that he did a very good job, dude. Where's Carlos Sainz in 10th place? Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of passing going on. So yeah, so that is basically what makes Las Vegas race so good, is that there's a lot of passing happening. It's just a different, like we haven't seen cars be this competitive, especially making Verstappen look so slow. I wonder what Leclerc's issue is. Is it his tires? Is it his grip? Because now Leclerc is coming back to Perez. Leclerc is catching up to Perez. Perez is in front. Leclerc is in second. So Leclerc is catching up to Perez. Slowly but surely, it seems like Leclerc is deciding that he's going to challenge Perez for first place again. I think the main thing that's going on is Leclerc realizes that if Max Verstappen's behind him and Max Verstappen is going to pass him, then there's no chance for him to even get to first place. So he realizes this is now. This is it. If he wants to take first place, he has to take it now. So current lap age. Perez has got the same, so 8 lap old hard tires. Leclerc 13 lap old hard tires. Piastri 19. Verstappen also 8 lap old hard tires. Piastri very old, 19 laps. Ocon 14. Oh, Verstappen is attacking Leclerc. Verstappen is all over Leclerc. Oh no, that is Leclerc passing Perez. Leclerc passed Perez, dude. How did Perez lose the first place? How did Verstappen another fastest lap? Verstappen is 1 minute 36.2. Like, Verstappen is the fastest guy on the track. For the past 4 to 5 laps, Verstappen has just been putting in fastest lap after fastest lap. Verstappen is the guy. How did Perez lose the first position? Dude, good job, Leclerc. Good job. Leclerc said, there's no way you're taking my first place away from me. Good job, Leclerc. Good job. So Leclerc is now in first place. So Leclerc is fighting for this first position. Do not count out Leclerc. He wants the first place. He took it back. Perez has the better car. I'm sorry to say this. Perez has the better car. Perez is definitely not. Like, for some reason, Perez can just not maintain the speed, dude. Perez cannot maintain the speed. And now we've got Verstappen lining up his teammate. Verstappen is about to pass him. Easily passes him on the straight. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was more a team decision to let Verstappen pass. So Verstappen is now up into second place. So now it's Verstappen and Leclerc. We all knew it was going to be down to Verstappen versus Leclerc. Leclerc is back to his first position. Leclerc took it by force. He had to pass 2 Red Bulls to take first position. So do not discount. I do not think Leclerc will let first place go easily. I think he's capable of holding on to first place. The only issue I think Leclerc might have is the hard tires. So Verstappen is saying we can get him, like, so basically telling the team to tell Perez to stay close to him. I think. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure why he said that specifically, because he's in second place. Rihanna's in Ferrari garage. Interesting. That Ferrari does, yeah, exactly. Nah, Perez has lost pace. I don't know what's wrong with Perez, man. But Max Verstappen is about to make a pass on Leclerc, dude, and they might take each other out. That's an easy. Oh, dude, Charles Leclerc's that is insane. The braking, dude. The braking that is going, like the braking maneuvers. The basically it's like tricking each other. Like, oh, you think I'm stopping now? No, I'm stopping later. Like Max Verstappen passed Leclerc and then braked, and then as Verstappen braked, then Leclerc decided, no, I'm not braking yet, bro. And then when he started braking, he was already past Verstappen. That is like nerves of steel, showing each other how far they can go before they have to brake. And these guys are on the limit. They're driving high speeds and they are like playing games with braking, bro. Insane. The problem is, can Leclerc attack Verstappen? I think Leclerc is better off being behind Verstappen because he's got DRS. So I would not be surprised if Leclerc is going to find a way to attack Verstappen again. Oh, he's already 1 second. No, I think Verstappen's gone. But we don't know. Okay, so what I think is happening here is Leclerc needs to maintain his wheels. Leclerc needs to maintain his wheels. He needs to take care of his tires. If you don't understand, is that these tires are very sensitive. They need to make the tires, and so, like these tires can't last forever. They lose grip easily. So what's ultimately happening is that Leclerc is trying to nurse his tires so he doesn't lose grip. But also he's trying to stay as close to Verstappen as possible because ultimately he's got DRS now. He's still got DRS. I think Leclerc is going to pass Verstappen again. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I get the feeling Leclerc is going to pass Verstappen again. Fastest lap from Max Verstappen, 1 minute 36.1. 1 minute 36.1. If you don't know this, Max Verstappen has been putting on fastest lap after fastest lap. However, Leclerc is right there. Leclerc is right there with him. Leclerc is right there with him. Perez is basically told he needs to get second position. Perez has basically been told to get second position. Now he's staying close to Leclerc. He's staying close to Leclerc, but I don't think he is capable to be as aggressive as Leclerc is. I don't see Leclerc being like, oh, he's 1 second again, 1 second behind. I'm not even concerned about this Williams because everybody is trying to pass Albon. We've got Russell, Carlos Sainz, Alonso, Hamilton, all trying to get past Albon in 8th place. And you know what? I'm not even concerned about that because I just don't know what's going to happen in the front. Will Verstappen lose his grip levels and will he slow down so Leclerc can take back his position? We don't know. We just don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so we've got Russell passing Albon, so Russell just passed Albon. Verstappen fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 35.9. Verstappen are doing qualification laps, which means he is... So what is happening now is that Verstappen is trying to get away from Leclerc, doing qualifying laps, pushing the limit of the car, pushing the limit of the tracks. If you don't know this track is a city circuit track. At any moment, he can clip a wall and his race is done. His car is destroyed. And he is doing fastest lap after fastest lap. Oh, Albon's car is completely destroyed now. He was in 8th place. He's now down in 11th place. He lost all those positions in a matter of 5 corners. Norris? Driver of the day. Oh, they're showing how many people got driver of the day. Lando Norris got it the most, 5 times. Hunt them down, George. So Russell is being told to hunt down Stroll, hunt down Gasly, and ultimately go all the way up. So ultimately, Mercedes want to beat, Alonso and all of those guys. Dude, Perez is on top of Leclerc. Leclerc is trying to stay within DRS range of Verstappen. Cannot do it anymore. I don't think Leclerc can do it. But remember, do not discount. So far, Leclerc has proven that he's capable on this track. So far, Leclerc has showed okay, he's losing his DRS range completely. Charles Leclerc is losing DRS range from Verstappen completely. Perez has to. Oh, Perez can easily do it on the straights. Perez can easily do it on the straights. So Perez is most likely going to pass. Yeah, so this is really cool. So, oh my God, Perez is on top of Leclerc, but Leclerc is now almost 2 seconds behind Perez. Almost instantly, Verstappen has now made sure that Leclerc is no longer in the tow, can no longer get DRS, and ultimately is now up to Perez. Can Perez pass Leclerc? We don't know. We have to wait and see. This is insanity, man. Because I still believe Leclerc can do this. I don't know why. I still believe Leclerc can do this. I'm not holding my breath for Perez. So Verstappen is being told he needs to protect his tires, make sure to hold on to the grip levels, make sure not to damage his tires. Verstappen is being told that he needs to make sure that his tires can last until the end of the race, because ultimately Leclerc might still come back. Perez is trying to pass, oh, he did. Oh, that was when they were passing each other, dude. Dude, the way that Leclerc and Verstappen did that braking, where they were chickening each other with the braking, was pretty insane. Dude, I will be honest with you. This is such a cool race. When you watch this race on TV, like, it's such a cool race because you just see sparks flying everywhere. You can actually see how fast they're going. You can feel how fast they're going. It just seems incredibly fast when you watch them go down the straight and you just see the sparks flying everywhere. Dude, that Ferrari was doing so well, man. But now there's no much. Let's just see the data, because I need to know, where is he faster? Where is Leclerc faster? Because there has to be somewhere where Leclerc is better than Verstappen. So Alonso might actually pass that Ferrari of Carlos Sainz. I'm just quickly checking, yeah. Yeah, Verstappen is just faster on almost all sectors. First sector, second sector. Perez looks like he's completely losing his will. Perez always loses his will to drive faster. I don't know what it is with him, dude. He is definitely not there to win every race. He's just there to have a participation trophy sometimes. I'm not saying always, I'm saying sometimes. Participation trophy for Perez for being in the top 3. Now, of course, he's top 3 and everything, but I'm saying now that it's not necessary, man. Off the road. Charles Leclerc went off the road, made a mistake. What are you doing, Charles Leclerc? Why, bro? Charles Leclerc, why? Charles Leclerc made a mistake and he gave his position to Perez. He made a mistake. Ay, Charles Leclerc. What did he do? He went, there. Okay, I see. He couldn't turn in properly. He couldn't turn in properly. He couldn't turn in properly, and unfortunately, that's just what happened, man. Damn. Perez easily got second place without needing to do much apart from just passing Leclerc, making a mistake. Perez now is 3 seconds behind Verstappen. Verstappen's lead is ever growing. Piastri is coming into the pits, coming out of the pits. Why are they pitting? Why is Piastri pitting? Why didn't... What the... Oh, dude. McLaren's strategy is absolute trash, man. McLaren's strategy is so bad. Piastri is now down in 11th place. He is on medium tires, so let's see what he's going to do. He's now down in 12th place. He's not down in 11th, he's down in 12th place. Piastri is on medium tires, so he might actually be able to do something. I'm not sure what, but we will have to wait and see. So Ocon is now... it's 10 seconds. So basically, George Russell is aiming for P4. George Russell is aiming for P4. We have to wait and see if that's even possible for them. Verstappen now probably going to slow down. No, his first sector is still the fastest. Leclerc's first sector is the slowest from the top 3. Yeah, they are driving fast, man. Like you can see they are pushing these cars. Verstappen another fast lap, 1 minute 35.6. Verstappen is just going fast lap after fast lap after fast lap. This is insane. So clearly Max Verstappen is enjoying this track because he's going faster and faster. Lewis Hamilton passing Gasly, I assume. Yeah, this is definitely one of the most entertaining Grand Prix so far. Who would have known all of the hate that this Grand Prix has received, all of the negativity, that drain lid that destroyed Carlos Sainz's car, and then the late practice, and then ultimately cancelled practice completely. It was just 9 minutes of practice, and then they had to completely scrap practice because of the drains being a security issue, a safety risk basically. And ultimately, this is a very good Grand Prix, man. Very good. Leclerc is now catching up to Perez. Leclerc is catching up to... So, there's still a very good chance that Leclerc is going to pass Perez. Remember, Perez is not as hungry as Verstappen when it comes to trying to win every race. Perez is just always there. Like, it just gives you like 90%. He never gives you 110%. And unfortunately, it's going to show, dude. I'm telling you now, Leclerc is going to pass Perez. Leclerc will pass Perez for sure. Leclerc will take back his position, which is great. Dude, how fast is this? This looks incredibly fast, man. We have, is this George? No, that's Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, I can see from the helmet. Lewis Hamilton is now attacking Alonso. Alonso is being attacked from behind by Alonso. From behind by Hamilton. So Alonso is being attacked by Hamilton. Now remember, if you watch the Brazilian Grand Prix, Alonso does not give up a position that he desperately wants. So let's see, how much does Alonso want that position and how much does Hamilton want? We will find out very soon. Leclerc is almost 1 second behind Perez. He's losing a little bit of space. Let's see, what can Leclerc do? Because I would say if Leclerc repasses Perez, I would still call it a very good result. Third place is a good result, but I still think that Leclerc can easily pass Perez when it comes to how much Leclerc wants to be, better than Perez. versus how much better Perez wants to be than Leclerc. It's just something that Leclerc has, something that Verstappen has, something that all these other drivers, the young drivers, have that Perez no longer has. He no longer has that motivation to be the best and be a world champion. Perez will never be a world champion. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. You might not like what I have to say. Perez will never be a world champion. He is just not that guy, unfortunately. I don't know why. I don't know why he's in one of the best teams in Formula 1 and he just doesn't want to find a race win every single race. He just doesn't. So Hulkenberg goes off the road. No, Hulkenberg is going off the track. No safety car needed. He drove off the track completely, actually. So on board for Charles Leclerc, getting closer to Perez, but doesn't really look like he's about to attack Perez. Oh, there's only 3 laps remaining. Okay, I think there's almost no chance. There's almost no chance that Leclerc is going to pass Perez. Unless if Perez makes a mistake. Perez can still make a mistake, right? As much as Leclerc made a mistake, Perez can also make a mistake. So there's still a possibility for Leclerc to get his second place back. And I think he deserves to get his second place back. Leclerc is so close to Perez, man. So close to Perez that it makes me wonder if he's going to pass Perez. Checo and Charles fighting each other. Checo is basically just defending. Charles Leclerc is the one attacking. Oh. Taking a much shorter corner. So Leclerc's racing line is perfect, man. His racing line is perfect, but it just seems like that Red Bull has got more power. So even though the Red Bull goes, even though the Red Bull goes wide and Leclerc takes a better racing line, it seems that the Red Bull is just faster. Oh, he's closing up nicely now. Piastri fastest lap, 1 minute 35.490. Piastri is 1 second behind Gasly, but remember, there's only 2 laps remaining, so I don't really understand why Piastri had to pit, but hey, whatever, man. That's McLaren for you, man. McLaren strategy team doing some really questionable strategy work there. Strategy decisions. Russell is behind Stroll. I don't think Russell will get that position, to be honest. So Charles Leclerc, I don't know, man. It's so hard to say because there's only 2 laps. Yuki Tsunoda also finding the exit to park up. So there's no safety cars. There's so many cars like retiring off the track, but they're driving completely off the track. George Russell took 5th position from Stroll. Interesting. Russell. Good job, Russell. Good job, Russell. Good job. Good job for Russell, man. Very good job. Dude, Leclerc is so close, but so far, man. Leclerc is so close, but still so far from second place. It just looks like he can take it, but he just can't. So Piastri did pass Gasly. Piastri is 5 seconds behind Alonso, so there's no chance for him to take 9th position. No chance for Piastri to go after Alonso. Because only one lap left. 1 lap left. They're completing this lap and then there's one lap left. So it's 1.5 laps left. Justin Bieber. And he is waving the checkered flag. Dude, Leclerc is so close, man. Like, how many times do I have to say this? He's so close to Perez. Alp to Toya, man. Yeah, he's slowing down. I think Verstappen is slowing down purposely, but it's too late, man. It's too late. So Verstappen is slowing down on purpose. Yeah, I so Verstappen is slowing down specifically just for Perez. Verstappen is slowing down just for Perez, man. Let's see. Damn, bro. Like, I'm telling you now, that Leclerc drove his heart out, man. Yeah. Dude, Verstappen is 1 second. So Verstappen is slowing down. So let's see. So this is the last chance for Leclerc. Leclerc did it. Leclerc did it, dude. How did he do that? How did Leclerc go from that far to still pass Perez? And now Perez is trying to take back his lead. Perez is trying to take back his lead. Damn, that Ferrari, man. Perez takes the L every single race on the last lap. Perez takes the L. He takes the loss every single. Good job for Leclerc taking back second place. Good job, Leclerc. Good freaking job, Leclerc. Leclerc, my goodness. Leclerc never gave up. Leclerc never gave up. I don't even know how he did that pause. Was Perez sleeping? I don't understand. Was Perez sleeping? How did Perez lose that? Show us the replay, please. I want to see how did Perez lose that. Dude, this is a very good Grand Prix. Many people won't like it, but I'm telling you now, if Max Verstappen does not say something positive about this race, I'll be surprised. He has been making this. It was so negative towards the Las Vegas Grand Prix, but I think he ultimately enjoyed it. Yeah, he definitely tried. Even when Perez gets help from his teammate, he's still bad, dude. I'm just listening to the radio, and Leclerc is just very happy he took the second place. Driver of the day is Leclerc. Much deserved, much deserved. Very, very good race. Very good race. Charles Leclerc, man. Good. How did he even get that win? Like, how did he pass Perez? Perez must have been sleeping, dude. Perez must have been sleeping because that makes no sense to me. How did Perez lose that? Yeah, it seems like Max Verstappen. Okay, so now we're seeing how Leclerc passed from so far back, dude. Dude, Perez just didn't defend properly, man. It's in like the move that Leclerc made is impossible to imagine because he came from so far away. Good job, man. So position check. Verstappen first. Leclerc second. Perez third. Ocon fourth. Stroll fifth. Carlos Sainz sixth. Hamilton seventh. Russell eighth. Alonso ninth. Piastri 10th. Gasly 11th. Albon 12, 13 Magnussen, 14 Ricciardo, 15 Zhou Guanyu, 16 Logan Sargent, 17 Bottas. So we looked at all the positions. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. Next race, final race is Abu Dhabi. Next race is Abu Dhabi, man. This was a very good race, dude. Very good race. Incredibly good race. Oh, they've got the white tracksuits. They changed race suits. He's got completely white overall race jumpsuits. Damn, bro. Personal best on the last lap did Charles Leclerc. Dude, this was such a good race to watch, man. Everybody was hating this race. Even Max Verstappen. I'm wondering if he's gonna change his if he's gonna say, oh, you know what, I was a little bit harsh, but I think we need to keep this race. I'm really curious to know what is Max Verstappen gonna say about this race, because he absolutely hated this race, dude. Fastest lap of the race, Piastri, 135.49. Plus he's got a 1 championship point. Good job. Yeah, so Max Verstappen had to work for that, so that's why. You can see that Charles Leclerc is not very happy, man. Checo Perez has got a red suit like the Ferraris, and Max Verstappen's got a white suit. That is interesting, man. So they're taking the drivers to the Bellagio fountain. They've got stretch limos for the race winners, the top 3. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. They have stretch limos. It's Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce stretch limos. Interesting. Oh, they had to remove the guy. They had to remove that Red Bull guy. Oh, so the podium will be at the fountain. So now they're having a conversation about the racing. Yeah, you see. You see that Charles Leclerc is asking him, so you guys stopped under the safety car? Yeah, because Ferrari didn't do that. Ferrari did not change the tires when they could. This is interesting. They're in a stretch limo, dude. Yeah, so they're just saying that the DRS was. This is so interesting. What are they going to do now? They're driving towards the Bellagio Fountains in Las Vegas. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I think the podium is there, but I'm not sure. So they're just talking about the race. It's pretty cool. I want to see where they're going and what they're doing. Bellagio Fountain. Let's see what they're going to do. This American commentator is doing such a good job, man. The American commentator they put on Formula One is such a good commentator. They need to keep him, man. Very good. He's very good at his job. Bellagio Fountain. So where are they going exactly? We're just showing an overview, like a helicopter view of Las Vegas. Looks pretty cool, man. Vegas seems like an amazing place. And an amazingly interesting looking place. Bellagio. Hosted by David Coulthard. David Coulthard is going to speak to them. Yeah, they're speaking to them. But this is such a good race. They should definitely bring it back. Very good race. Apart from all the hate this race received, it was very good race. It looked very good on TV. It looked fast, it looked crazy fast. You saw sparks, you saw people making mistakes, you saw action, you saw passes. Very good race. Hopefully you did enjoy. Next race is Abu Dhabi. The 26th of November. 26th of November, we have Abu Dhabi, the final race of the season. Charles Leclerc just saying his car was very good. He could pass Verstappen at the start. Charles Leclerc just saying that he was very happy he could get that second position back from Perez. You know, normally I would end the stream as soon as they finish the race, but I'm just, because we've never raced in Las Vegas and because they're doing all these different things, I'm just trying to find out what they're doing. Because they went to the Bellagio fountain, there has to be more than just an interview, right? So let's see if Max Verstappen is going to say that he changed his mind. He likes this race now. Let's see what he says. Let's see what is he going to say. I'm curious. Yeah, Max Verstappen likes his race. He's literally saying, I hope you can come back next year and do something similar. Bellagio is doing a water show for them. Bellagio is doing a water show, so let's. I knew they were gonna do something. Yo, that's so high, huh? This should have been a final race of the season. They should have made this the final race of the season. This should have been the best. This would have been the best race to do at the end of the season because it just has everything that you need. They are showing a water show, a fountain show. In the theme of the Formula One. So dun, 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 dun. They're doing that theme, the Formula One theme, and then they're doing the water show with that. Good job, man. This is definitely a success. Good job. Good job to America. Good job to Las Vegas. Good job to Formula One. Because as far as I know, Formula One has paid for this. Normally, the countries sponsor the Grand Prix. No, Formula One said no. We will have it. We will host it in Las Vegas, and we will pay it from our pocket. We will pay all the fees from our pocket to host it in the center of Las Vegas. See, it's only Formula One that they can race almost anywhere. Anywhere, anytime, any place. You can like it could be in a city, it could be outside in like in a forest, in a desert, at Qatar, anywhere they can literally just like it's so awesome, man. Okay, so that has to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy it as much as I enjoyed this watching this Grand Prix. I did start a little bit late. I did see the start because I had to rewind and watch the start just to see how Max Verstappen passed Leclerc. Their 5 second penalty was correct, but I must say their penalty on Russell is it's just a little bit bizarre in my opinion, just a little bit. Good job, good job, very good race. I would be shocked if they don't have this race next year. This race should be the final race of the season because this is how you want to end the season. If they can do this race next year, but at the end of the season, that would be the best ending to a season and hype for the next season that you can possibly have. So I think they should have had this at the end of the season. That would have been the best for them, to be honest. But unfortunately, hindsight is 2020, so no one knew it was going to be such a good racing, spectacular racing event. You know, have such a good race on this track. No one knew it was a racing course. Like you would actually watch some good racing. But hope you did enjoy. If you did, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. I'll see you in the next live stream. That'll be 26th of November, Abu Dhabi.